Is this $60 mic kit worth buying, or is it just a cheap product? What's up, geniuses? My name is Adriel Vera, and welcome back to the channel where you learn to show your genius. Today I'm going to be reviewing the TONOR Professional Cardioid Mic Kit. This is a $60 microphone kit that you could get from Amazon or their actual website, and it comes with everything that you need to get your studio started. Everything that a microphone requires is in this kit. However, it does not include the audio interface, which is necessary for plugging this microphone into your computer. However, $60 is a pretty fair amount. So how good is this kit in practical situations? Now, the first thing I want to say is that if you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe down below. I post 2 videos a week, so you never run out of content to watch. And even though YouTube is an amazing platform, it is not really certain when it comes to stability. So if you want to support me and the channel, feel free to join my Patreon down below. And when you become a patron, you get exclusive bonuses that nobody else gets. One of which is getting your name engraved in a plaque that's going to hang up in my studio because I am building a studio. We're currently in the process and it's super close to being finished, and coincidentally, this is one of the things that I needed for my studio, and TONOR decided to send me it at the perfect timing. Unfortunately, we're running a little bit low on funds for that studio, so TONOR, if you want to do some sort of collaboration in the future, feel free to let me know. I'm down. Now, the whole video is going to be using the microphone that's included in this kit, so please wear your headphones and make sure you pay attention to the sound to see if it's something that you would like. I'm not going to be editing this audio at all, so you're going to be getting the raw sound from this microphone, so you can be the judge for yourself. Now, yes, you heard me right. This whole microphone kit was sent to me by TONOR themselves. However, they did not say that I needed to say anything specific about it. They want me to give you guys a genuine review about this product so that you can know if it's something worth purchasing or not. Trust me, there's a lot of pros to this product, but also some cons, and I'm going to make sure that I go through all of them, first of which being the mic stand. So overall, the mic stand that's included is a really solid build. It's a clamp-on mic stand that attaches to your desk, and in my situation, I'm using a glass desk, and that's not really what you want to do with these types of mic stands. Since it is a clamp, it's putting pressure on your desk, and if you have glass, there is a chance that it's going to chip or break. I'm taking a risk for this review, so you guys better leave a like. It's completely made out of what I'm assuming is aluminum, which is pretty solid, and it has a lot of articulation for most situations. You can move it back, forward, up, down, and depending on how tall you are, you can even use it when you're standing up. Now, I'm 6 foot, and this just barely makes it to the line of my face, so for most people, this would be great for any sort of recording situation. However, if you're somebody that likes to stand and you're taller than 6 feet, maybe a mic stand that doesn't connect to your desk is going to be something better for you. Now, the actual clamp mechanism that keeps this attached to your desk is great. It is really secure, and I do not see this falling off anytime soon. However, the metal part at the bottom that applies the pressure to your desk does not have any padding on it, which it would be nice to see if there was a little bit of padding so that it doesn't scratch the desk. Like I said, most people are probably not going to want to use this on a glass desk. However, if you are using glass or very soft wood, having a little bit of padding there would help with not scratching your desk. A neat little thing that they decided to throw in with this mic stand though is cable ties. As you can see, there's an XLR cable running from the microphone all the way across the mic stand, and because TONOR provides you with cable ties, it's really good for cable management. So super convenient. I appreciate little things like that in products a lot. Speaking of the XLR cable, it's included in this mic kit. So far, I have not had any noise problems. It's very clean. However, it's not a braided cable or anything super special, so it kind of makes me question the longevity of this XLR cable. Now, if you always have this on the cable ties and you're not moving it around too much, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. However, I've had cables that are with this quality before. Over time, they start to bend and they easily wear down, so eventually you might start hearing some noise in the background. This noise is going to be electrical noise. However, an XLR cable is an XLR cable and you could always switch it out in the future. I would recommend going with a nice braided one. However, the XLR cable included in this kit is great, gets the job done. It's about 6 feet long, which isn't too much of a problem if you're always at your desk, but don't be surprised if you start hearing electrical noise over time through this XLR cable. Next, we have the pop filter and windbreaker that is included in this kit, and overall, they work how they're supposed to. However, in my situation, it's kind of redundant using both at the same time. Usually you'll either use a pop filter or a windbreaker because they kind of do the same thing, but it's great that you're given options. Now, something to note, I don't know if this is going to be an issue with every single one of these kits, but this pop filter came to me a little broken. I noticed that the screw part of the pop filter broke through the padding, which is definitely something that's not supposed to happen. And this causes issues with stability because the screw will continue to turn and never have a really strong hold on the mic stand. Next, I want to move on to the most important part of this kit, which is the microphone. The mic is what you're going to be using all the time to record your vocals. If you're somebody like me that produces music, this is super important. You always want to have a good quality microphone that captures your voice properly. A bad microphone is a bad microphone. So, is this a bad microphone? Well, you've been hearing it the whole time, so you could be the judge for yourself, but personally, I don't think it's anything super special, but it's usable. This definitely picks up more higher treble and shinier tones than lower frequencies. So if you're somebody that wants that radio sound where they're super close up to the microphone, this definitely isn't something that's going to give you that quality. Speaking of being close to the microphone, this microphone will actually distort if you get super close to it, which is really odd. Through the time that I've been using it, even if the gain is set to the right amount, there's still going to be some sort of distortion even if the microphone's not clipping. So you're going to need some distance between you and the microphone. I usually keep about a foot of distance between me and this microphone. However, if you decide to get this kit, mess around with the distance and see what works best for you. Something to note is that this is a condenser microphone, so it's going to require phantom power, and this is where your audio interface comes in. You're going to want an audio interface that can provide phantom power to whatever microphones you're using. The audio interface I use is the Scarlett 2i2, and this provides phantom power, so make sure that if you're looking into an audio interface or you have one, that it can provide phantom power to this microphone, because if you do not have phantom power, then this microphone is not going to work. It also only has one polar pickup pattern, which is cardioid, so basically it picks up from the front in a heart shape, so you want to make sure that you're always recording from the front. Another thing that I found pretty unique about this microphone is that it's pretty small. It's smaller than most microphones that you'll come across, but it fits perfectly into its shock absorber, which also works really great. If I flick the mic stand, you're not going to hear any thump. You're just going to hear a little bit of reverberance from the springs that are in the mic stand. So like I said, this whole video you've been listening to the mic, and I think the most important thing about kits like this is the microphone. A standard good quality microphone like the Shure SM58, which is what I use for every single one of my recordings, whether it be for music or interviews, is a really good microphone that'll run you about $100. Most decent quality microphones will be around that price range, going from $100 to even $1,000. Obviously with this kit being $60, you're saving yourself a lot of money and also getting a lot of extra bonuses too, but it makes you wonder if they can provide you with all this stuff, what are they holding back on quality wise? Personally, I've been having a good time with this microphone, and I definitely think it's worth it if you're on a budget, and if you're just starting up your recording setup, then getting an audio interface plus this is only going to run you around $160 to $200, while getting an audio interface plus a microphone and all the other things that you're going to need for your setup is going to cost you a lot more. So the price is definitely a plus that you might want to consider. Now, if you guys want to get this microphone kit, check it out in the link in the description. And another way to support the channel is through Patreon. So please consider becoming a Patreon. You get exclusive bonuses that nobody else gets, and your name on a plaque in the studio once it's all done. Sponsor the studio bill, Toner. I dare you. Also, if you want to talk to me in the community, feel free to join the Discord down below as well. I love talking to you guys. It's super fun. So go ahead and join and let's have a discussion. I really appreciate you guys watching this review. It seriously means a lot. So continue to be awesome, make more music, but most importantly, don't be afraid to show your genius. My little queen.